It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for His mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Did y'all hear him mention Cassie's name at all in that apology? You know, it's just interesting because y'all know he can't get charged or have no legal ramifications for this, right? It's been 8 years and there's nothing legally that can be done to bring charges to him regarding this specific case. But here's the value that this video does provide, the video of him hitting Cassie in the head. It does provide the value of celebrities wanting to protect their public image, now having to back all the way up. There were a lot of people that were starting to come forward and say, well, I never seen Diddy or anything like that or do anything like that. Stevie J was one of them. But now you got all of these people that were affiliates coming out and speaking against him. Now, do I think that that's very powerful and useful? Only to aid the court of public opinion of people that were on the fence still saying they're trying to take a black man down. And this should be further proof for the masses. Weak apology. Didn't say her name at all. We knew it was coming. And the thing that I was most upset about in the narrative of how the video was released and portrayed in headlines was talking about how he was heavily intoxicated, as if that has anything to do with how he acts. He was the same guy before he took a sip. And like many people have said, if this is what he's doing outside on cameras, paying people off, he paid them $50,000 for the footage, yet it's still leaked, which I think exposes him to know that, oh, I must be in a lot of hot water. How many other pieces of footage did I pay for and think I'm good on that I'm actually not? I'm sad to see this happen to Cassie. To me, it should completely legitimize everything that everyone was talking about with Kim Porter. I feel like there's other things that legitimize that even more when you look at the facts. But it's time to watch Hollywood's downfall, starting with him. And I know he's not going to let him be the only one to go down with him. Seems like Jay-Z's next. And then a lot of these higher ups and execs, like Lucy and the head of UMG was just absolved from the lawsuit. And the more and more we look into some of these people, like Lucian is tied in with the royal family. Like everything is connected. Hip hop is so young and things move so fast that we can think that what we see is what's actually happening and what's actually real. We know that it's not real to a degree, but there's so much distraction out there that when you peel back all these layers, it's always something nasty, weird, and conniving. Before hip hop turned into what it is now, it used to be a positive frequency. And even though the frequencies of expression weren't coming from our conditions, neighborhoods, talking about drugs, talking about racism, it is what it is and it was what it was. Life not PG all the time. But what it's turned into and been popularized to be is the perfect means to distract us and control us. And a lot of these celebrities are no more to blame than us as consumers because they bought into the lie of what hip hop and what the industry is really about, just like we do when we decide to listen and digest these things. However, the frequency that hip hop is putting out right now, industry wise, it ain't it. Which is why I feel like it's important to make music from a pure place that comes from the soul. It doesn't always have to be something taken super serious where you're like, all right, let me think about who this is affecting and who. Nah, sometimes it's just poetic expression. But when you hook that up to the industry, it takes on a whole nother purpose that's out of your control, that is used to control. And now we're starting to see some of the sicknesses as a result of that. And this isn't even the half, the quarter. We need to see a whole lot more. And I'm glad that videos like this, as violent and as disturbing as they are coming to expose some of the nastiest people in Hollywood. What do y'all think about Diddy's apology, though? Do you think it's legit? Do y'all think that he will get any form of sympathy from the public or the masses? Or do you think that this cooks him and we're just watching his slow downfall? They need to speed it up though.